Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609, August the 15th, 2017 at 7:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time in another one of my fashion shirts here. Anyway, a lot of comments. A lot. This is, wow, 1HJEHJE. Tell me what that is. It's TV versus laptop video. Says you can add the ATSC tuner to your smartphone and turn it into a TV. Then he goes on to explain it's $30 to $40. The tuners offered to come with software. Just add the ATSC tuners on Amazon and you will have, or just search for that on Amazon. You'll have several to choose from. I did not know that. Thank you very much. This is Avlisk on Texas Life 1945 forward. My parents had a paddle on the wall. Do you want me to get the paddle? Was all we needed to hear. I know, I remember. Well, we had to go cut a switch from a mesquite tree. It was all we needed to hear, and we would become model children. Haven't thought of that in over 50 years. It's amazing what memories can trigger. You know, it's like one memory triggers another memory, triggers another memory. Anyway, this is SRM, YouTube, Big Brother. Also, YouTube monetize the video. You know, you have a way to appeal the thing, and I did, and they monetized that video. I'm sure it was just a glitch in one of their algorithms, but you know what can happen. See, if I hadn't noticed that, I've got 1,300 videos out there, and you know I don't go through and look at every one of them every day to see if they've been monetized or excuse me, demonetized. And so there could be several back there somewhere that have been demonetized. I'd never know it, you know, because you don't get notified. You have to spot it. Again, this is SRM. It says this is happening across YouTube and with many other posters. Yeah, you're right. This was an automated action. If you will send YouTube an email, they will review and restore the video. They did. If not, that's damn sad because you said absolutely nothing wrong in the video. I know I didn't, and that's why I couldn't believe that algorithm picked it up. I don't know what the formula picked up, but it damn sure did. This is Gavin, Texas Life 1945. Laugh out loud, looking out the ear hole. Yeah, I was a big football player. God damn, it's terrible. I thought I was dead. Anyway, this is Texas Life 1945. Mark H. Laugh out loud. It's unbelievable how similar our lifestyles were growing up. I'm really enjoying your childhood stories, Rusty. Thank you. Well, I'm about to run out of them. I'm just going to go till I graduate from high school. I'm not going to go any further. RV Steve Travels. This is about living in a U-Haul. Did a video of a U-Haul truck. Says people are already doing it. I've been following several as we are going to convert one ourselves. Good for you. Good luck. Go slow. Don't be in a hurry. This is Texas Life 1945. Rusty, these are some fantastic videos. Very interesting to watch as you tell your life story. Looking forward to number 50 and at 11:02. Every town has one of those slow thinking guys. Yeah, everybody does. The village idiot. We have one in my town too. But I like the one that I remember my mother telling us about from her hometown in Fredericksburg, Texas in the 40s and 50s. It was nicknamed Crazy Charlie. Although he was a fully grown man, at least physically, he would put on a fireman hat, the toy kind with a revolving red light, and chase behind the fire trucks on his bicycles and as he yelled out siren sounds. When he was asked, Charlie, are you a fireman? He would reply in all seriousness, hell no, I'm the damn fire truck. Okay, well if you could be lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way, huh? This is Michael, Texas Life 1945. We had paddles too, but we were sent to the principal's office and he took care of those honors out here. Well, we went there occasionally, not often. I had one old teacher in elementary who used to smack us with her 4 to 5 foot wooden pointer. Yeah, I mean the little wooden dowels, those were terrible. I still remember the welts from that. I would go home and Dad just said, what did you do? He never blamed the school or teachers now, not like nowadays. It was normal and I didn't think anything of it. I think they should bring that back based on the kids I see today. All that, think about that. Would they? Could they? Texas Life 1945, Cornelius pat on the back for you, Rusty. I'm very much enjoying the stories that you share in these series. Yeah, I'm just having fun. This is comment called Joyce. I don't watch the TV news or weather. Good for you. They are so full of, I hear you, and I don't need that in my life. I watch the good old westerns most of the time, Hallmark, National Geographic, Geography, and a few channels like that. I refuse to live in the fear they want everyone to live in. Have a great day. Well, that's exactly right, because fear is what how governments govern. You know, it's either war or threat of war all the time. It never stops. And if you just look back in history, you'll see it's been done for thousands of years. Catherine, this is Texas Life. You are sure bringing back the memories. I'm sitting here nodding my head as you're taking me back in time, remembering. I'm 72 also, born January 1945. In approximately 1957, my aunt took my sister, 2 years younger than me, and me bean picking, wax beans on very low bushes. I earned 75 cents for my day's work. My sister earned about $1 and my aunt about $1.25. I was just too darn slow and careful, although I tried to go faster. Boy, was I ever tired and very sore the next day. My aunt's house is in Portland, Oregon. There was an incinerator in the backyard to burn trash. In 1954, my dad bought a new stripped-down model in the pale green that some utility trucks have. It had 3-speed steering column, shift. I drove that to get my driver's license at the age of 16. I could go on and on, Rusty. Thanks, Rusty, for the memories. Well, it's amazing how much we have in common, but we never talk about it. Well, nobody wants us to bring it. Nobody out there is trying to bring us together. Okay, it's all an illusion. They say that, oh, united we stand, and then the media pulls us apart. TV versus laptop. This is Catherine. I don't use a TV. Haven't for about a decade. Yeah, me too, or more. And don't miss it at all. Anything I want to watch is found on YouTube. That's me too, babe. I'm a YouTuber. I am considering signing up for a Curiosity Stream. I don't know what that is, since its programming is on subject I like. So for those of you that are interested, check out Curiosity Stream. I have 2 TVs. One is on loan to a friend. I'll just give it to her if she wants it. The other is in storage. When I get to it, I either give it away or take it to recycling. I said, good for you. Texas Life 1945, Bob. This video was great. I was laughing so hard my wife came over and asked what the heck I was watching. Looking forward to the next one. Do you remember what your father said to that coach? No, I don't, but I do know that ended that crap. YouTube. Oh, this is about Big Brother. Marsh, Rusty, I looked at your first Texas Life video again too, and I can't see any problem either. Maybe they think that you're mentioning the Sears catalog would be competition to their advertisers. I did contest it, and they've monetized it, and that's good. I'm glad they did. I know it was just a quirk in their algorithm, but they need to correct that, and I hope they do. But what they'll do is they'll approve it for monetization, but they won't make any changes in their stuff. You know what I mean? So it'll still keep kicking them out, and for others, not just me. This is Joyce on Texas Life. I remember when my brother got a Cushman, and boy, was he in hog heaven. Wow, we lived about 3 miles out of town, so did we, and we never knew what happened in town for a day or two after the fact. We used to drive without the police messing with you. Great video. Yeah, same with me. We never had any problem with the police. This is about micro mini campers. This is Brian Reynolds. It says, too pricey. Yeah, it was a little pricey for what you got. That was the one with basically just a little tent on top. This is Texas Life, Jack. Rusty, great videos. Love the football story, as I can relate to that myself. Yeah, that was a crazy times, man. Texas Life. This is Stephen. Lots of fun and old memories in these videos. Amazing how alike most of our lives are. Thanks. You know, you hear that phrase right there a lot, how much alike our lives are. And that's true. And it's not only then, but it's the same way now. You know, the illusion is the media destroys all that. It makes you think that everybody's evil, and it's not true. It's not. So, you know, this is Bonnie on Texas Life 1945. Great storytelling. Enjoyed it very much, and visualizing every word. Looking forward to more. Well, there'll be maybe one or two more. I'm running out of steam on this one. YouTube, Big Brother. This is Marianne. Holy crap! Time to look for alternative. My son's YouTube channel got shut down. Poof, just like that. He was a he was kind of big too. He went to Twitchy. Adios. See you on the other side. I mean, I haven't got any strikes yet that stayed. I mean, they'll issue those things and then they take them off when I appeal them. TV versus laptop, Michael. Yes, the internet is a must. That's correct. When that's out, it's nice to have movies and series backed up on the computer with an external drive. Most TVs today are good as computer monitors with the advantage of a TV tuner when and if needed. That's true. Yeah, they are. Thank you. This is TV versus laptop, Charles. Hey, Rusty, did they kill all your vids? Very few are showing ads. Well, when they do that, I don't know how that works. I just know if they demonetize a video, it's supposed to just apply to that one. But, who knows, Charles, I don't know how they do it or what they do. It just happens, And you can't talk to a human. It's all done electronically. Breaking news. This is an old one. This is AZ. I thought of you last week as I was a spectator attendee at the Vintage Camper Trailers event here in Reno all last week. So many of the canned hams, 1976 or older, are 10 foot to 12 foot room space for one person. I took videos of the exterior and interiors of them. He's got a link to his videos on that comment. So if you check out a video called Breaking News, you'll see his link to those old 1976 or older campers. This is Charles Green, TV or laptop. Charles says also they have hired the Anti-Defamation League to flag videos also. I hear you, man. Everything's about, that was another thing I never touched on. There was no political correctness when I was a kid. There was no correct speech. Everybody just did what they did. And birds of a feather flock together. If you had a foul mouth, then you ran with foul mouthed people. And that's the way that worked out. Everybody was happy, I guess. Texas Life 1945, Janice, number 4, really enjoyed video. You brought back my memories too. Paddles, dances, movies, especially drive-ins. Your football story, catching pass, had me laughing. Sorry, but the part where looking out the eye hole or ear hole cracked me up. We're the same age and we had some awesome music. I like rock and roll. Just imagine you like country. I liked anything. I mean, country was okay. We really didn't just whatever was popular. We were normal kids. We were into the Beatles and all that stuff. And but the Moods played. The people we would go to the dances and hear the Moods. They played a variety of stuff. They were good. Wayman. Thanks, Rusty. That was hilarious in parts, especially about your helmet. And everybody liked my neck being broken. Laugh out loud. I remember the obsession those coaches and teachers had about beating out butts with paddles. Oh my, OMG. They should have went to jail for what they did and got away with. You are sure right about spitballs and rubber bands flying around. That all stopped the first time you went to the office and came back crying. Laugh out loud. Love the old memories you share. Well, you're welcome. Thank you, Wayman. This is camping in the Prius. This one goes back a while. DS, I don't know how to make YouTube videos, but I wish you would make a few with my ideas. Number 1, I use a ResMed CPAP breathing machine. Oh, okay. I may do that, DS. I'll have to finish this one later. You got a lot of info there. This is Texas Life 1945, Little Kittle. Very interesting video again. Found a newspaper article about the Moods. Only recently stopped playing after 58 years of music. She's got a link to a story in the Victoria Advocate. I worked there for 10 years. It's a newspaper in South Texas, in Victoria, Texas. And then here's, it's got another link to the original Moods. And that's thank you, Little Kittle. This is Scotty Thompson, TV versus laptop. Cool TV, do you have Cool TV, do you have on? How about a laptop? Do you have one cool phone? Do you still have one? You should get a Nokia 630, $38 at Amazon. Thought Cricket Wireless. They are great. Windows Phone. Thank you, Scotty. I've already got a phone and I'm satisfied with it. Scotty's got another one. It says just get a TV with a free antenna, a 19-inch TV, and then I do use YouTube all the time, Scotty. And does my YouTube have a webcam? Yes, it does. TV versus laptop, Terry. My big flat screen TV may last a lifetime considering how little I watch it. I haven't watched network news in years. It's a political commercial for whatever view they're pushing. You know, I get this a lot, that people have stopped watching network news. So I got to tell you, their ratings have to be in the tank. And if they are, you got to know a drowning man will reach out for anything. They're doing everything they can to get their ratings up and get those advertisers back. The advertisers are going to YouTube because that's where the people are going. Yep, follow the money, guys. This is TV versus laptop, Terry. My big flat screen. Oh, I just read that. This is comment call, Scotty. YouTube have a live TV service called YouTube TV. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know that I'll try that because I don't like to watch television programming. Thank you, though. Texas Life, Tucker Geek 2. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome. Grandma Patty, YouTube Big Brother. Let's give YouTube a red flag. How can your life story be unfriendly? It's your life story. Well, what it is, they look for words. They're looking for words and phrases. And, you know, they don't care how they're connected. If it hits that algorithmic mathematical formula in one spot, it's out. And then you can appeal it, and they may or may not correct it. We'll go on here a few more minutes. TV versus laptop, Grandma Patty. It's been a long time since the weather forecasters have gotten the forecast right. I live near Lake Erie, and it rains when they say it will be clear, and it is cool when they say it will be warm. Even watching the weather forecast is useless on TV. You know, they do the same thing on the weather channels. You got to know that they're looking for ratings too, so they have to make it emotional to get you to watch, to stay tuned. You know, they'll say, "Oh, there's a tornado hitting the town now. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back after these messages." Well, after these messages, you aren't there. You understand? Texas Life 1945, Tom the paddle with the holes whistle when it was swung. Remember very well. You must have got a few licks. Texas Life 1945, Grandma, the teacher that paddled kids with one of those huge paddles in our high school was named Mr. Rule. I never got paddled in school, but my mom and dad sure did beat us from time to time with their leather strap. Corporal punishment was quite brutal back then. Yeah, there was a lot of it. Some of it was worse than others. Texas Life 1945, Leanne 49. Oh yes, I remember that old driven truck, the trunk. No, that old driven trick, the trunk. But we would make popcorn beforehand and take Cokes with us. Did go to a place called the Catacombs. That was on South Post Oak in the Galleria area to watch different groups play. The Moving Sidewalks was one of them, with now ZZ Top, Billy Gabions on guitar and singing. Always had a great time at that place. Rusty, this is like going down memory lane, and it's a lot of fun. Can't wait for the next episode. Thanks, Spring, Texas. Well, you're welcome. This is Prius versus something else. Gildan Walmart t-shirt, instant like. Me too. Well, actually, I've moved up to Fruit of the Loom. Texas Life 1945. Tronarat. My father punched out a priest for hitting my brother with a ruler. I remember watching the whole thing from my family station wagon. It was good old public school for us after that. Yeah, I understand the Catholic schools were brutal. Texas Life 1945, Beauregard Rippey, Chitty 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 Bang Bang. I remember that movie. That was a good movie. I liked it anyway. TV versus laptop, Daryl Hill. Well, I'm glad you brought up the subject. Could not agree more. Don't understand Americans' obsession with big TVs. All my entertainment is done on iPad. Less is best. Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you. But you know, marketing works and peer pressure works. You know, people, I mean, I've got a 32-inch TV. Do I need that? Hell no. I mean, it works, guys. I mean, I had a 19 and I thought, well, you know, sitting where I sit, pretty good, not, well, it's probably 5 steps from the TV. I thought I could see it better, and I can. Howdy. This is an old video I did. Matt says, cool sunglasses. I had on my sunglasses. I used to do videos with my sunglasses on. Texas Life, 1945. Wanda, Rusty, these videos are just fantastic. I reckon you got to do one for each of your 72 years. No, I'm not going down memory lane that far. Thank you, Wanda. This is Wanda again, TV versus laptop. Rusty, I'm the same. No TV. Use my laptop all the time. Got so used to having the screen real close to me. Yeah, well, you know, it's just personal. You know, of course, the different strokes for different folks. Do what the hell you want to do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and we're going to shut it down. This is about the 2017 MyPod. This is 64 max power. Hey, buy my trailer. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what I'm saying, I think. I don't. Maybe he's talking about me. I don't work there, Max. I just did a video. Texas Life, 1945. Will Hunt, good stuff. When I turned 11, my dad said, getting your, scratch that. Good stuff. When I turned 11, Dad said, you're getting too big to whack. I asked why, and he said someday I would turn him and beat him if he did not stop. Instead, he would give me a long lecture, and I would rather had the beating. Laugh out loud. Now, I understand that. TV versus laptop. Experiment Elk Eeks. Yeah, bought a 40-inch flat screen about 7 years ago, and back then those things didn't come cheap. Placed it in my living room, and it's been gathering dust. Hardly in my house. Turn it on. Kids got their cell phone and tablet, and I'm on my laptop. I use my cell phone for call and text. Other things I just use, I'm just on the laptop. Yeah, a lot of people buy these things and then they don't use them. This is David, YouTube, Big Brother, Artificial Intelligence. He says, Artificial Intelligence has already taken over our lives. We need not wait for the robots. No, they're here. You're absolutely right. It's happening as we speak. And, you know, it's just a change. You know, you just have to adapt. That's all. It's not bad. Don't fear it. You know, just adapt. Because if you don't adapt to the change, you'll be continually frustrated. So, you know, roll with the punch. You know, learn the new technology, learn the new rules. Just keep going. Learn. Adapt. Anyway, having said that, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609 saying adios, bye-bye. No carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. Actually, it's good for you. Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth several times a day. That relieves stress, which lowers your blood pressure, and you'll feel better. You'll live longer, and that's what it's all about. Stretch walk, that's what I'm fixing to do now. I'm 8 minutes late, but that's okay because it's 7:38, and I like to leave at 7:30, but that's not a big deal. And having said that, guys, enjoy your day, and I may do another one of those Texas videos today. We'll see. But anyway, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. Stand guard at the door of your mind.